and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike. Thanks for tuning into the show, and please like and subscribe. Please share your feedback on what stocks you would like to cover, and if anything you'd like to cover for future shows, to let other new traders know the news and what's happening with the website and what the real traders are saying on the twits and other boards there. Going on to one of the first stocks we're going to talk about here is WW International Incorporated, WW International Incorporated. This was one of the top trending and one of the highest moving stocks on StockTwits. We're looking at 7.9% most watchers. It's one of the top trending stocks today. This thing jumped $3.06 today. Today closing at $3.93. Going to the year-to-date chart. Obviously today you saw some resistance popping up, but year to date, today's big gain was right there, as you saw the blinking sign there. Going on to the Alphabet news, let's check out on the Alphabet news and see what is making this move here. Why that some of this is trending is you have Weight Watchers jumps in the prescription weight loss business. So why you saw some of the movement there was Weight Watchers jumped into prescription weight loss drug business. This comes from the Alphabet News, CNN. Right out of the New York office, Weight Watchers is getting boom prescription weight loss drug business. The company, not known as WW International, will buy Sequence, a telehealth subscription service that connects patients with doctors that can prescribe weight loss and diabetes drugs during the hot new diabetes drug Ozempic. Sorry. Tongue twister there. Weight Watchers off subscriber meals and other plans to lose weight. Oprah Winfrey has a partnership and stake in this company. The $106 million acquisition of Sequence will give Weight Watchers a foothold into the growing market for prescription drugs to tackle obesity and weight conditions. Around 94% of adults are classified as obese or overweight, according to the CDC. There's growing scientific evidence that some prescription chronic weight management medications may address the biological components of obesity. Weight Watchers said in the presentation of Sequence on Monday. So with the acquisition, guys, of Sequence, this is huge. Goes on to say, although Weight Watchers did not specifically mention Ozempic or the other drug, the company holds Sequence's $99 a month subscription plan that helps connects customers to doctors who can prescribe drugs and mimic appetite regulating hormone GLP-1. Guys, the non-buried lead here in the headline that's buried in the middle here is the $99 a month prescription plan that helps connect the customers with the doctors. That is huge in itself, just because you have reoccurring revenue here. So that's why you're starting to see some of that jump. And so we need to take a look into that right there is that $99 a month subscription plan. That is a deal breaker there, and that's something where you want to give this a little bit of a watch as far as before you make and decide where you're going on this, because they have recurring revenue here apparently. The GLP-1 agonist Sequence help prescribe include Wegovy, Ozempic, and Zebulus. So sorry if I butchered those there. These relatively new drugs will work by stimulating the release of insulin that helps allow lower blood sugar. They also slow the passage of food through the gut. The FDA-approved Ozempic is for management of diabetes 2017, and Wegovy and weight loss in 2021 has gained popularity due to the fact celebrities are using it for weight loss. But there are some concerns with using drugs for weight loss, including high costs, because as you know, the past 2.5, 3 years, the high costs have been going up with inflation, things like that, and pretty piss poor outhouse policy and things like that. We won't go too far there, but that's somewhere where the blame lies there. Also, with both sides of the aisle politicians there, including high cost shortages that are making it hard for people with diabetes to obtain the drugs. Here is your plan. You have the core plan, the premium plan. All different comes with different needs based on what people's needs are. One is starting at $20 a month, and one is starting $11 a month. And then you also have the other one with Sequence, which is $99 a month. Now, to put this all in conjunction with recipes, things like that, the cookbook and all that, is right here. Reoccurring revenue. You have the $20 and the $11 a month, and you have the $99 a month. We don't need to go in what you get because we're not shopping for that. We're looking as an investor, guys, is that what revenue is coming in and things like that, and the sequence reoccurring revenue with that partnership there. Combine that all in. It's something where you can't sleep on this stock and give it. You have to seriously consider all these things. But that's something good, a positive there for when you're thinking about looking into a company like this. It brings up a great take there. It says, just imagine Weight Watchers patients getting service for free at a tasty low-fat profit. Laugh out loud. This is being managed well. Name recognition, ample variety of tools available, doctors on demand, and all nice, safe, and legal. Don't go crazy. Could be a nice vacation fund. I'm just saying. He's not that far off. I mean, like you said, you have the recurring revenue, you have the cookbook, and then this new aspect of doctors on demand with the 90, I think it was 99. I think I'm remembering from the article, from the CNN article, that the recurring revenue, the $99 a month revenue. So that is huge in itself, and is something what we need to consider. With a little over, Bull Charts is a little over 200 shares bought by the directors and CEO of this company in November, December last year. 3.85427 pays to watch the insider trading game. I guess he's coming in hot, showing about possible insider shenanigans there. We'll have to see what we have there. And it says again here, not done yet. Losing weight has just never gotten easier. Never go over in America. Laugh out loud. Short at your own risk. I don't know if this is going to blow up now or later, but you're going to have to figure out a bill to medical insurance and patients that will get thinner. I mean, no brainer, especially still lows speaking, just saying I threw 5K out at 10 or bust. So he's coming in hot, saying he's thinking possibly 10 here. Maniac says weight loss hype, scarcity of these meds is a better hype than chat, GBT, and AI and meta hype. This is going to be a main stock tune. Can you imagine WW Weight Watchers pulling a move like GME and AMC? Possibility. There are some comments here. I'd like to see the follow-up on this and see what they say. The next stock we have is VRAX. VRAX. Virax Biolabs Group Ltd. Last tick was $1.21. Year-to-date chart say we have 55 cents. This sucker was at 82.5399 in change for today on percentage-wise. Going into year-to-date chart, well, hasn't been very good from 2022 on, but you're starting to see resistance popping up. You are negative 16.99. So flew out, Skyfall. We're going to see what happens. Shorties get out. Maybe there was a little shenanigans, but let's check out the alphabet news. Check out what's playing here. So why is Virax Biolabs stock up 100% today? That's what that's what Investors Place writes. They announced a new PCR test for the avian flu. If you've been hiding under a rock or don't know, in the past recent here, the avian flu has been very devastating and is hurting communities all around. The company test will help address the avian flu strain that is currently spreading in Europe. This lab disclosed a testing kit for the disease commonly known as avian flu or bird flu. Plus, the company intends to distribute this kit in the European Union. Upon learning for these developments, investors quickly bid up the Virax stock price this morning. Virax Labs is a diagnostic company that focuses on viral diseases, generally in the field of immunology. Among those diseases, Virax is attempting to address is the avian flu, influenza, AIV, sometimes known as the avian flu. Human AIV infections have occurred in many countries. Mainly infections have occurred after exposure to poultry or virus-contaminated environments. AIV is resulting in infectious with mild to severe symptoms and complications. They're meant to be the Virax Biolabs test kit is meant to be used in laboratory labs, but it can also help individuals in AVI screen to assist healthcare professionals in identifying AVI infection. Now, let's see how Wall Street responded to the news with Virax testing kit. Released by 10th, the stock was up 140% by 10 this morning. Shares went up around 100% to easily be the crucial level of dollar. It's considered delisting. He's saying coming in, he said that the level 1 crucial because it may be considered delisting cutoff line. So why this was up so much previous was the downfall, the getting to a semi-reasonable rate of COVID there. Virax Immune is a COVID-19 vaccine test seeking detection of T-cell immune responses to SARS-CoV-2 virus. Unlike antibiotics, T cells coordinate with the immune system against the viral attack. Their detection can indicate and prevent from diseases for those infected may be useful to determine the degree of a long-term protection individual is recovering from COVID-19. So with Virax Immune, stage 1, obviously here it has the blood sample is taken. Stage 2 development, purchase an at-home kit to return blood sample to Virax Immune Labs. Immune cells incubated with viral antigens, blood analyzed for immune response to disease, results to your web-based angle there. The Virax Immune app that you would have, the total immunological picture of your body's ability to respond to a variety of viruses, you would see that. It highlights the ability to innate inherited ability to cope with certain viruses, shows if vaccines are successful in producing relevant antibody to cope with the viral threat. Used with the initial immunological overview, subscribe to the ongoing advice of regular tests to track improvements. T-cell testing. T-cell testing is the ideal method of test and protection against COVID-19 infection or vaccination. Antibodies decline after 6 months, but memory T-cells remain for years after vaccination will be a way for excess long-term immunity. And like we said, the debate is still out there for some of the studies for these that they're going into, and we'll have to see how it develops. The project is in vitro diagnostics, sustained disrupted by the rise of high-technology supply chains in Asia and proliferation of highly specialized startup biotechnology competitors who have increased snatch up the market share for traditional market leaders. According to Virax position, high-growth molecular diagnosis flow, cytochemistry, IVDs segments seeking the fastest level in development in the sector. Furthermore, Asia-centric supply chain offers unparalleled costs comparing to the developed competitors who rely on more antiquated, high-priced chains there. They're in the forefront of innovation for the point-of-care biomarker testing, bringing the new test methodologies and devices, producing high accurate lab results at bedside or even at the home in minutes. So you have these projects that are in the hopper. We also have influenza A, B, COVID-19, RSV combo AG testing kit, self-testing. It's a tester, the vitro immunologicography assay that the qualitative and the differential detection of nucleic nucleocapsid protein antigen from influenza A and influenza B respiratory syncytial virus SARS-CoV-2 in nasal swab specimens. It is intended to aid the rapid diagnostic of influenza A, B, and the respiratory syncytial virus for the SARS-CoV-2 infections. This test provides a preliminary test, therefore the reactive specimen, the influenza A, B. So getting in with it, also the monkeypox PCR testing and monkeypox virus antigen rapid testing kit. And you can see all the antigen tests they have without going into what it is, things like that. You guys already know. COVID-19 fluorescence PCR detection, COVID-19 neutralizing it. So there's all these different tests and things they're working on in several projects. You have to take into account what you've already saw the avian news, flu news, and things like that. You have to take into account what they're doing and what they have, and when the news is going to break on the next thing that comes with the breakthrough. So is it a week to get in because everybody's talking about it? Absolutely not. Is it something to watch out? Does it pop in like a Neurovax or things like that? Nervovax, I don't know. You'll just have to see where you take some of these and you gamble that they're going to hit a news headline. That's what they are. They're shots in the dark. There was other talks about this, and I'm sure you're going to see on the twits that there are going to be some other angles from other traders as far as what is happening with this over time and why it's dropped so much. And we're going to see that. And we're probably going to see on the board some of the bear bag holders. So let's go to that with some of the bear takes and things like that. Let's go on to the twit. Spec to me has a great take. He said, now only if an engineer has a device to hold down the chickens as they test them, this will go big. Eye roll. He's been coming in hot, saying that this is just another play. On the board, getting pretty pissed off because they're like, first you did it to a couple of these biopharmaceuticals last week. Now it's time for Virax. So we'll have to see where that plays out by Friday. Gimlet says no prediction where this is headed, but I've been doing some reading. I have to admit, I have no idea how bad the bird flu is in Europe, but it originated in China. So there you have it. With that on physical.org. You can check out that article if you want to read into that to see where that is. I wouldn't be surprised if the article was not wrong. because as we've seen in the past, there are no conspiracies, but there is no such thing as conspiracy, but there are no coincidences there. This is huge news because in Europe in particular, there's a huge problem with the bird flu. There is an institution going along on this news of the outlook. I highly doubt the stock will fall back that far because it wouldn't be surprised if this stock continues to recover from a certain area. It picked up strongly. It is so frustrating with shorts who resurface fearfully rising. Virax is dead, but reinvents himself many months after I was a patient, but there's more to come in this institution because here today, there's more players of this form. Yeah, and the other thing is too you have to think of is all the other studies they have in the hopper. I don't think this is the last we're going to hear of Virax. Obviously the shorts will take their winnings in jet. We know this because it's particular a huge pattern happens all the time. But I don't think you're going to see lots of this. There's too many things that they're doing, and wherever you can get your buy point, whatever your buy point is, or sell point, that's your business. But yeah, great take. Next stock we have is NVOS, up 16.78%, 29 cents and change plus today. Integrated Sciences Incorporated, Novo Integrated Sciences Incorporated. Okay, guys, going on the alphabet news, you have from Ask Traders, 39% up rally despite the fact we lack news. There was no news is good news sometimes, but the lack of announcements indicates the latest rally on Novo stock was primarily driven by positive investor sentiment. So there you have it. We don't have to read any more into that. Going to go on to the website, check out at least everybody is positive. Dude, what would you say they do here? They're a team of multidisciplinary primary care clinicians and practitioners, provide assessment, diagnosis, treatment, pain management, rehabilitation, education, and primary prevention for a wide array of orthopedic, musculoskeletal, sports injury, and neurological conditions across demographics, including pediatric, adult, geriatric populations. Decentralized healthcare. What do they mean by decentralized medicine? Specific to non-critical care, ongoing advances in both medical technology and interconnectivity are allowing a shift in patient-practitioner relationships to the patient's home, away from on-site visits to primary medical centers with mass services. And if anybody's been to those, it's almost a dog show trying to get into everything because it's a long wait, and especially for someone that is sick and things like that, especially with some of the very, very bad diseases. We're not talking about a cold or anything or a flu or anything. We're talking about people with mainly conditions. Better off if they can help them at home, things like that, make it easier, ease of access, like they say, inpatient practitioner interaction for non-critical care diagnosis. If you can do that to minimize the degradation of non-critical health conditions in critical conditions, as well as allowing more cost-effective health care distribution. Expanded care delivery. They believe in remote patient monitoring, RPM, with virtual care that will continue to expand the less primary healthcare professionals available nearby. They're giving the steps to expand the portfolio for options patients to go to get help where they need it. To get that, obviously, they can go to telehealth medicine that they have. They provide healthcare throughout the expanding networks of clinics. They are continuing to deliver high-quality healthcare to patients who need rehabilitative care and continue to enable clinicians who have new technology to better enhance the patient's experience. Elder care. As the population ages, we continue to care for the needs of seniors increase. Our elder care division is focused on providing in-care and delivering virtual offerings for seniors wherever they reside. Stock choice, because that's where the real traders we have. We have many people commenting here that they are going to grab some of this on the cheap. It'll be interesting to play out when they see when this comes to Dump Friday. That's what I'm saying, is that lots of people are talking about discounted price. And it is a discounted price because if you see where it was in the past, it hasn't been. Now, it's a sub, so you do have to watch where you're getting in. If you're new to trading, you need to stay away from this. This is just way not in the room for grabbing. This is not good. We'll leave the show with the rock meme tonight, and we'll see where everything plays out tomorrow. But you saw what the company does. You saw some on the board. Just the board on here is just basically a party. But the takes I all got from here looking at it is that people are trying to get on the cheap seats. Things like that, which is what everybody got to do what they got to do, and what kind of trading they do. Like I said, if you're new, be safe, watch your wallet, do some paper trading. Don't go in just because you saw someone talk about this give you a little background doesn't mean you go and jump in. So don't make it a dog show. And good night now.